What's happening, everyone? It's another Underused Features little video today. Today you're going to hit the comparison tab. So recently on my main save I was forced to sell this lad. He's James Trafford, he's a goalkeeper, and Leicester City came in for some big money and we decided to sell him. But we decided to sell him thanks to a bit of scouting and by using the comparison tab. Now this is the lad that we bought to replace Trafford, and the reason why we let him go because we compared the two to see where we stood. Now Dupois here cost me 600,000. Trafford, we received a bid for 10 million, so you can see why my ears were pricked with that amount. So having received the bid of 10 million, it kind of pushed me towards trying to get a new player in. Now using the comparison button will really help you justify your decision. Now in every player's player profile, if you go on the top sections there, you'll see player comparison. Drop that down, you can either press it and search for the player manually, or you can just compare with, and it'll bring up players that you've recently clicked on. So we've recently clicked on James Trafford, and now we can compare the two. Now this first chart will give you a broad overview of where they're looking. Now as you can see, Dupois is in blue, Trafford is in pink. The comparison is there. You can see that Dupois actually comes out quite favourably with these two next to each other. In fact, as an all-round choice, he looks to be a better choice. Now if you want to get into a bit more detail, you can, just by going from overview here over to attributes. Once you've clicked on attributes, you can really delve deep into each player and the head-to-head. For example, aerial reach, it shows Dupois 13, Trafford 15, so he's got the edge on him there. But if you go to other important factors for your goalkeeper, such as your handling, dead level, such as one-on-ones, Dupois is slightly better. Reflexes 17, so he's a lot better in that instance. So you can really have a look between the two players and compare them. It's really going to help you decide whether it's the right time to cash in on a player and replace him with a new one. In this instance, Trafford, 10 million was the bid. I decided to accept it because Dupois only cost me 600,000 and he looks to be a better player judging by those attributes. There are more details on the tab as well. You can go statistics, that'll give you a rundown of their current season, so it's halfway through the season. For example, you can see how both are matching up against each other. Positions and roles, in this case it's not as essential because they're both keepers, but if it's a different type of player you can see if they can play in different roles and how they've been playing there. And finally you've got a scout report, so the scout report will basically compare them as well. You can weigh up the pros and cons of each player set out in front of you. And that's the player comparison button. It's a nice little tool that will help you make those big vital decisions when you're weighing up whether to sell or whether to buy players.